came across this video yesterday in Twitter. So there's a Black Lives Matter protest demonstration going on in McAllen, Texas. Not sure where that is in Texas, somewhere in that big massive state. Of this dude coming out with the chainsaw, like the chainsaw was on. He's telling people to go home, shouting the N word, saying bad shit about Antifa. It's like, are they just getting all their news from Fox News or something? Or I don't know what kind of Kool-Aid they're drinking that they think that these peaceful protesters are the issue, but clearly they do. So let's take a look and listen here. Look at this nutbag.
Go home! Go home! Go home! Don't let those fucking niggas up there fool you. Don't let this fucking trash and Antifa bullshit people fool you. Don't let these pendejos right here. Don't let these fucking assholes lie to you. Don't let them lie to you. This is a valley.
Well, clearly he's angry, but his anger is very misdirected. The, the people out there protesting are out there protesting police brutality. They were literally peacefully assembling something that's guaranteed as a constitutional right. And they pretty good smoothie in the United States. So I don't know why he's using all these horrible racial epithets, saying Antifa is the issue, the bandejos, these assholes. He's angry. His anger is obviously very misdirected. He should be out there protesting with them. Everybody should be. Again, Antifa literally stands for anti-fascist. If you're against, fascists, so white supremacists, Nazis, people that just want to just install a, dictatorship where all human rights, constitutional rights are out the door. If you're against that stuff, then you're part of Antifa. You are anti-fascist. You're against Hitler, you're against the Nazis, you're anti-fascist. So very, very misdirected anger and rage. People out there, again, are protesting police brutality. And it looks like he has... get off there. Looks like there's some charges pending against this person. Had been detained. Thus far, it's been the only incident we've had at today's events. He said we've identified that person. We've detained that, and are continuing our investigation in the particular incident. Man's in custody. Department, very burpy, is assessing what charges will be filed. Maybe assault investigation. Go home, the man shouted repeatedly, dispersing a group of protesters while pointing animately. Pointing used a racial slur. Don't let those effing and out there control you. I mean, and I could be wrong, but I don't know. It kind of looks like maybe this person is also maybe Hispanic or Latino. So it kind of, from my perspective, it maybe seem that they have some, unfortunately, internalized oppression themselves, so they have basically an internalized racism, and they're lashing out at these other marginalized communities, using the N word, for example, when no, you don't need to be using that horrible word. You have a lot more in common with those people protesting against police brutality than you have, against the ruling class that keeps this horribly, racist economic and, injustice system in place that benefits a very small few percentage of people while everybody else, is just getting the crumbs. So I think Again, their anger is just misdirected, and they probably are, dealing with some type of internalized depression and internalized racism that they have internalized themselves, and now they are, projecting out at the larger world. And it's just, that's sad to see because, again, everyday working class people, no matter what your background is, you have a lot more common with each other than you do with the, ruling elite, the owner oligarch class. And the sooner we realize that, the sooner we'll be able to make the structural changes that we need to actually create a society and a world that works for everybody and not just the top 1%. Peace. Much